Okay, so I got Elmer Dudd here. He's doing some filming for me. He's a little guy who rides inside my airplanes and outside of them once in a while. But yeah, day before yesterday we did the unboxing of my Flightline B-25, and these warbirds, dark color, they out in the sun, they can alligator on you, and it's good to put a coat of sunscreen on. But before I do that, I put the decals on so I can seal the decals when I poly. But here's one side of the fuse, and just to give a little brief summary on how I did these decals. Sometimes water slides can be a bear. I got a dinner plate here, and I kind of fill it up to the rim with water, preferably between 70 and 80 degrees, so room temp just above. And you put your decal in there. It's going to want to curl up, so you hold one end and with one finger and one end with the other until it tames down, flattens out a little bit. And the time it takes to do that, of course, it's soaking. You don't want to overdo it because then it slides off and all your adhesives are diluted. But once it tames down, dab your fingers in and dab some water on where it's going to go, and just hold it with one wet finger as you grab the other end of the paper and slide it out from under it. And it worked great for me. I've heard other people complain about water slide decals, but every one of them went on, and I was able to get them right where they needed to be. So this is the heavenly body side of the fuse. And then when you come around this side, you can see that there's some yellow lettering, Jungle Air Force, and that one really cracks me up. Pray for Japan. And I got the engine nacelle decals all on, both nacelles, and my tail pieces. And that's actually where I started, was with the tail. But they came out really good with no bubbles, no wrinkles. They really look nice. And so that's my decals. I had practice prior to. They're working on this Tony Stewart car. It's a level 3 Rebel model. And of course everything was molded in white. But I gave it an orange coat as close to the Home Depot gloss enamel I could get. And it did come out pretty good. And some of those areas, like that rear spoiler, I use automotive pinstriping, and same on the front spoiler, or I don't know what you call it. But yeah, worked good. But anyway, that's so that's phase one of the build, was to first get the decals on, and they all came out perfect. I'm happy with it. Next step is going to be figuring out how to mask this all off so that I don't get my poly spray. And I will be using the warm satin. I'm not going to go with a warm gloss. I don't think a warbird should shine. But that's what I'm going to go with. I'll be masking off the booby trap areas, like I say, the clear windows and glass, and places where you got, of course, servos and push rods and stuff. I'll have to mask off. Make sure I don't get it in my hinges anywhere. Some people find it easier to just brush it on. For me, not so much so. I brushed my F7F and it came out crappy. I'm going to be scuffing this down and redoing it. But I don't know if you can really see it there on the leading edge, but there was so many damn near bubbles in it. And you can probably see it right here where I left off. I'm going to scuff this off and redo this in a spray. Because with all these tiny rivet lines, I don't know if the camera, I don't know if Elma's picking it up or not. But every place is a rivet. You wind up with an air bubble. And then you get to the point where you just can't get them out. So, I didn't do back here. So, this didn't get messed up. But tops of the wings and long sides of the fuselage up front did. It all messed up. Yeah, you probably can't see it. But anyway, if I had sprayed that with a spray can, it would have come out a lot better. So I may redo that. But anyway, here's phase one. Decals have been applied. Next is to mask stuff off and poly spray it in a warm satin prior to assembly. Okay, so while I was doing that little show of the application of decals on the B-25, Lori is busy working on her Native American arts and crafts. And here's where she's starting to make necklaces and earrings. Pretty awesome. All of her raw materials that she starts with.
That ain't even a drop in the bucket.
I know. Yeah, like she says, it's not even a drop in the bucket. She's got that's all of this.
Mostly just for beading.
Yeah.
Plus what's up there. And then my leather. And then other stuff for. And all the other stuff underneath. Yeah, while you were doing that, I was making a pair of earrings to go with the necklace.
And this is a whole bunch of earrings that she's made. Some from a year or two ago, and a lot of new ones that she just made in the last 4 weeks. She's been going like crazy. Be glad when it catches on. She starts getting some orders. Spirit of the Wolf. You can look her up online. And your website is?
Spirit of the Wolf, Native American Crafts.com.
There we go. So if you see anything here that looks interesting, that you might want to purchase for your wife, girlfriend, fiance, look her up. Thanks for watching.
Click like and subscribe.